Okay, now I'm doing my GameCube and Ps2 collection, and if there's any time remaining, we'll do my Ps1 collection. GameCube Pro Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, NHL Hits 2002. It's kind of like Blitz, Burnout 2, Point of Impact. Looking to get Burnout 3 eventually for the PS2. Sonic Mega Collection. Only thing it's missing is Sonic CD. Resident Evil 4. Great game, but I don't like it as much as everybody else does. Not saying it's overrated, but I liked it, but I just don't know. Resident Evil, the remake of the original Resident Evil. Great remake. Great remake. I still like the original just as much as I like the remake, so it's two different games. Animal Crossing, very addicting, very good time killer. Mario Golf, Toadstool Tour, good game. Mario Tennis. I tried to get all the Mario sports games. Let me back this up a little bit here. Super Mario Strikers. Super Mario, or not Super, but it's a Mario Superstar Baseball. All the Mario sports games are pretty decent. And here comes now one of my favorite games of all time, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I actually played this before I played the original Paper Mario, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I kind of like it better than the first Paper Mario. But they're both great in their own way. I'm glad I played this one first, though. But I love both of them, but it's hard to choose one. My Mario Parties in opposite order, because I stacked them in opposite order. Mario Party 7, Mario Party 6, Mario Party 5. Oh, I'm a big Mario Party fan. If you have not told you, yeah, if you can't tell yet, Mario Party 4, probably my least favorite of the Mario Parties. Not because of the mini games, but because I didn't like the board layout. I don't like how the boards look, and that's just let's see here. Super Smash Brothers Melee, and finally Rogue Squadron, the Rogue Leader Rogue Squadron 2, and it also similar to a game that Kefka showed. Don't know if it was even the same game, but it's like the rental cover. It's like half a cover, and there was no manual. I'm still looking out for the full cover and manual eventually, because I think that's my only not complete GameCube game. Now we're going on to the PS2 games. We'll do this demo first. Hot Shots Tennis. I don't actually own the full Hot Shots Tennis. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. And Television Lives. Which PS2 collection would not be complete without that, you know? Funny thing is even though I own this, I never play it. I still prefer playing the games on the actual system. Even though there's some games on here that are very rare and hard to get, but I still never play this thing. I don't know why. Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. Very in-depth, good wrestling game. Started to get into it, and then I got away from it, but because usually I get real addicted to wrestling games. Namco Museum 50th Anniversary. SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. I guess these are not in complete order, because my wrestling games are out of order here. This is probably my favorite of the SmackDown series so far. I didn't really play the other ones as much, but I had a lot of fun with that one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I love all three Grand Theft Auto games, but I think I like San Andreas the best. Then Grand Theft Auto 3, then Vice City, but Vice City and 3. I really like the Mafia style in that one. Hot Shots 4. Great game, but not as good as Hot Shots 3 overall. I liked Hot Shots 3 better. Rocky, Fight Night 2004, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Liked it, but couldn't get into it like I did the other one. I heard some people say this was the best one. I bought it, but I haven't really had time to play it. Def Jam Vendetta. Still looking for the sequel. Def Jam Fight for New York, I think it's called. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Haven't really had time to play it, but I like Resident Evil games. So, Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick, a game that I loved and was getting into, but for some reason I stopped playing at one point and it has never got back to it yet. And it's been a couple years. Some games I just stopped playing and I don't know why. Crazy Taxi, great port of Crazy Taxi. I'm pretty sure any port is good of Crazy Taxi because it's a great game. And finally, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Tony Hawk games are good. I think I like Tony Hawk 3 better, but Tony Hawk 4 is good as well. And I guess I do have enough time for my PS1 games. Arcade's Greatest Hits, which this one has Burger Time on it, but I had trouble with the controls. Namco Museum Volume 1 has Pac-Man Galaga pole position, and a few others. This one is Namco Museum Volume 3 that has Galaxian, Miss Pac-Man pole position 2, Dig Dug. Herc's Adventures. If you haven't played this, you need to play it. It's a great game about mythology, Zeus, Hercules, Medusa, with a lot of humor. Great game. Resident Evil the Director's Cut. For some reason I sold my original Resident Evil a long time ago. I don't know why I do these things. I always sell games that I shouldn't sell because I know I want to play them in the future. Crash Bandicoot 2 in the wrong case, so I got it at a Goodwill store. Need for Speed High Stakes. This was good back in the day, but I haven't really played it much since then. Board Game Top Shop. I saw this as a recommendation because I heard this was a late release, and it's a budget game. Real cheap budget game. But it's a board game, kind of like Monopoly-ish. And it's pretty fun for a budget game. Time Shock Pro Pinball. Pretty damn good pinball game for the PlayStation. Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. I've played this quite a bit over the years. Great game. Tetris style game, but I think I like this game better than I do Tetris. Arcade's Greatest Hits. I had some problems with this game. I don't know if it's my disc itself or if it was a bad port, but Paperboy doesn't look right at all. Not at all. It's really strange. I don't know what the heck is going on. And I think my Gauntlet may have froze one time too, so maybe I have a bad disc. I've been meaning to put it in to play Millipede, because I did the Millipede comparison video, but I forgot I had this disc, which I should have done all 3 versions of Millipede, but I forgot all about this, and I've been meaning to put this in and play it, and to test it out, and I just haven't got around to it. I still need to do that. You Don't Know Jack. The best You Don't Know Jack is on the PC. It's called You Don't Know Jack The Ride, which is probably one of the best trivia games of all time, and hilarious as hell. Hilarious as hell. This is good too, but if you guys want a great PC game that is just downright hilarious, great party game, get You Don't Know Jack The Ride. Track and Field 2000. Resident Evil 2. Another great game. Resident Evil 1 and 2 are great. Monster Rancher 2. I love this game because you can create some secret monsters by popping in audio CDs or DVDs even. PC games, whatever. It reads the disc, and if it has certain type of data on it, there's some secret monsters you can get. I love this game. I would never sell that game. WrestleMania Arcade. Wrong case, but it's the... And finally, my last 2 games, Legend of Dragoon that I just got at the thrift store. I'm only going to show one copy, no reason to show both. And finally, my last game and one of my favorite games of all time, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I can't say enough about this game. And currently I'm letting my roommate play it because I want him to know all about this game. And I wanted to show him how great this game actually is. And he says he's a big Metroid fan, so I figured he might like it because it's a Metroid style kind of game. So I got all 3 collections in one video, and that's awesome. So thanks for watching. Oops, I forgot some games. Some I had for sale, some I got from Kefka. Jeopardy, 2nd edition, got that from Kefka. Caesar's Palace 2000, SmackDown 2, Monopoly, and this game that I just got at the yard sale, Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. Hope to have Guitar Hero 2 soon. Not in a big hurry though.